We're at 614 Bohlig Road in Glendale, California, 91207, performing a video sewer inspection through the mainline cleanout at the bottom of the house at the rear. There are two mainline cleanouts. We're by the air conditioning compressor now. There's an air conditioning compressor, and I believe it's a heater just to the right of that. And there's one mainline cleanout in the brick area here. Like I said, we're right at the back of the house. There's another mainline cleanout that is past the Mitsubishi electric heater on the far side of that we may end up running through both. It all depends where this one goes and how they're configured. We're going to run through here and attempt to get all the way out to the city sewer. And we believe the city sewer is down the hill, and there appears to be a sewer manhole down there. We don't know if it's at that point or if it is down further where we tie in, but we'll find out. That area down there is probably at about 60 feet or so where that manhole is, so it might be 80, 90 feet possibly before we tie into it. We're in ABS plastic, making our turns, dropping in. We're going to run water on the one side of the house. It would be your right-hand lower side of the house if you're facing the front of the house. And we're going to run water there and see if it comes through this cleanout. Then we're going to run water through the master bath on the opposite side of the house and see if it comes through this cleanout or if it's coming through the other one. It may Y branch out in the tree area down below, and we may end up needing to run both cleanouts, but we'll find out. Right now we've got all ABS plastic. Second turn. And we're going kind of fast right now to try and help us push through the line. And as we come back, we'll come back slower. This way we can see the joints a little bit more, but it's kind of difficult to push the cable sometimes with so many turns in the line. So we're going to push kind of fast. Try and get into that city sewer. We believe it's going down the hill. I know it's going down the hill to the easement area. Somebody's running water in the house now. We're going to transition more than likely from the ABS plastic to vitreous clay when we get to the city sewer. We're going to move our monitor for a moment. We're getting a little bit of glare from the sun. Gotta put it up a little bit higher. We've got some root intrusion at this point. See where this is. They're going to try and run out a little further. Difficult to tell on an easement sometimes whether this is the city sewer running through this area or if it is the homeowner's vitreous clay 6-inch lateral. When we run through, if we hit another section within about the next 30 feet, then we'll know whether or not it is the city sewer or not, or the homeowners. We would definitely hit another junction within 30 feet if it is the homeowners. So we're at 73 feet now. Made our turn. And we got more roots there. We're dropping pretty quick here, going down the hill. And I believe we're hitting another stack and an offset right here at 98 feet. And we're hitting a pretty good separation right there for a stack saddle. Try to see. Yeah, that's a fitting right there, and we won't be able to get over that fitting. We'll have to check with the city of Glendale and see how long the lateral is for this property. If there is a vitreous clay lateral, then it will tell us exactly how long it is. And it may be to this point, it may be to the 98-foot point, and then we'll pull back and check our measurement at the ABS plastic. We're going to run some water right now through the lower right-hand side of the house, as we said, facing the front of the house. Your lower right-hand side, the opposite side of the house as the master bath. Here we've got water running through this line now. We can hear it running through the cleanout. And we should see water within the next 30 to 45 seconds at the most. And it's coming through now. We got a large amount of water, pretty good volume amount of water coming through the tub, the cold water. So we're going to check the other clean out now. This does appear to be a stack going down to the city sewer. We will have to find out if this is our transition point from the city sewer to the 6-inch lateral, which I believe it will be. And when we pull back, you'll see there's quite a large amount of roots in the 6-inch vitreous clay coming back. Okay, we're going to shut the water down now, and we're going to pull the camera back. Okay, we've shut the water off, and we're waiting for the water to slow down so that we can pull back and see all the joints in our vitreous clay. So we're at about 98, 99 feet right here. We're at about 98 feet, 8 inches. We're going to begin pulling back now. And there is some root intrusion right here in that joint, right at that connection, that saddle connection that we can see. You got more roots. That root intrusion there in that joint. And we've got more roots in the line. Another joint. Very hard to see what the joints look like. Can't see if there's cracks in that area or what the joint looks like because there's so much root intrusion covering it up. And we have more roots here, which I don't see a joint there. It's difficult. There is a joint there from what I can see. Light roots in that joint. Another joint, root intrusion there. More root intrusion in that joint. There's root intrusion growing along the side wall of the pipe from this joint. That's 79. I believe we're at about 68. We transitioned back to plastic. And a little bit of root intrusion in that joint. Small bit of root intrusion in that joint. And we had a larger, pretty large root intrusion at this joint, transitioning from the ABS plastic to the vitreous clay. That's at 71 feet. Now we're pulling back through the ABS plastic. Generally we don't have too many problems in the plastic. That joint looks okay. That joint looks to be alright. Coming back up, we got some spider webs, cobwebs up in there. No big deal, no problem. Joint looked good. Straight piece of pipe, no transitioning, another joint. And that joint looks to be in good condition. At 50 feet. More straight pipe. No breaks, separations, or root intrusion from what we can see in the ABS plastic. You would see it pretty easily. And more joints here. And these joints look to be in good condition. And more straight pipe again. All that looks to be in good condition. Another joint here. And that joint looks to be in good condition. Okay, we're going to continue pulling back from this point, and then we're going to run through the other clean out and see where this one goes and how it ties into the main. 28 feet. And we don't have a fitting from what we can see right here. Just a short piece of pipe. Making some turns. And from what we can see, the joints look okay. And that may be the other branch coming through. So we're going to find out. Another joint looks good. And another joint looks good. There. Pulling back up through our main line clean out now. And we're out of our clean out. And we're going to move our equipment over and attempt to get through the other clean out. Okay, now we're set up, and we're going to run through our secondary clean out. Our secondary clean out is next to our heat pump. Mitsubishi electric heat pump, and there's our condenser, air conditioning condenser, and our other 4-inch mainline clean out. So we're going to run through here. Take a look. Going in, got a lot of debris in there. A little bit of debris on the lens. Just going to run out a little bit. Okay, we are down the hill now. We're down the hill. I'm going to pull back and inspect this line. It looked like everything was okay on this line. Got some water coming in. Somebody used some water upstairs. Back toward the clean out. Oh, our joints look good, our pipe looks good. That joint's kind of offset a little bit, pulled back. Could be the fitting. It's hard to tell. There's no root intrusion, no break from what we can see. And that may also be going from a smaller pipe going into the larger pipe. More than likely that's what it is a reducer going from 4-inch to 3-inch, where we got 3-inch coming back up to our clean out. That piece of 4-inch hub going on the outside pipe, it does look like it's 4-inch here. So I don't know if that's a reducer or just a fitting that wasn't set in all the way, but it doesn't appear to be any problems with that. And pull back and out of the clean out. And that concludes our video sewer inspection.